Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome to episode 3 of Hand of Fate. Last time around we managed to clear the second dungeon. Let's go in and get straight on with the third, because these dungeons are going to take longer to complete, and I'm going to try and do slightly less talking and just sort of get through the events a little bit more quickly.
Another round and our game truly begins.
You've seen the first couple of rounds now, so I don't need to explain what I'm doing as much. So we go up against our third opponent, the Queen of Dust. Now we actually have a curse this time around called Moneybags. In combat, the player's movement speed is reduced by how much gold they possess. So if you have this curse and you have a lot of money, it slows you down. There's also 3 rockfall challenges and 3 good fortune cards.
A bold woman, this one. She did not collapse when the Empire did. No, she took up arms, organized her people, and vowed that in a country where death had gathered, she would be the one dealing it.
So we need to go into the deck builder again because we don't have enough cards. We're 2 equipment cards short and 2 encounter cards short. We're just going to use the automatic deck builder. We could just have a quick look in here. You can see now we've actually got quite a lot of these cards that haven't even been put into the deck, mainly because it's stacking the deck full of all of these DLC cards. We can't put these extra ones in. We could go ahead if we wanted to and get rid of some of the ones that we've already encountered, but because we've got so many locked cards in here at the moment, we can't swap it for some of these ones. I don't mind that too much. I've never done any of the DLC in this game, so it'll be quite interesting to see some of that. It's going to be as new to me as it might be to some of you guys. So let's go ahead and get straight on with this encounter. We can start now.
Now we play for the cup, the first of my symbols.
So those are the dealer's cards going in the deck. And we're playing for this thing here, the cup. And this will make things more interesting once that opens up.
I've added some cards to spice up the game. In addition to the pain and gain decks, there are now blessings and curses. Choose your steps carefully.
Now, I think we automatically start with that curse, and we do indeed. So we have that curse automatically. There are ways of getting rid of curses. You can go and get blessed and have curses removed. So there is that option, but I don't think it will be that much of a problem to us. Again, this first level's fairly linear. Is it going to be Mr. Lionel? Oh no. Travelling Healer. A little bit pointless getting that right at the beginning. However, we don't want to be slowed down by having gold. We don't really need equipment because we'll probably get quite a lot of equipment from encounters. So let's go and spend some of our gold on food. If we can stay as close to 0 gold as we can, then the debuff, the curse, isn't going to affect us any. So providing I have the ability to buy food, we can actually get curses. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, it was actually. But look how much it costs to remove a curse. 400 gold. The chances of actually ever having 400 gold in a game is really, really unlikely. But I would like to buy some food. So 4 for 1 food. 11 for 3 food. So we can't afford the 11. But we can go and buy food twice. That gets us down to 2 gold. Gives us 2 more food. So we're barely carrying any gold right now. So that's not too bad. Just means whenever we get gold, we need to spend it or give it away. On to the next card. It's one of the DLCs. I'm starting to wonder if they actually got the voice actor back in to do the work for this. But this is the Landlocked Lubber.
As you plunder the secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards. Some you'll wish you'd left untouched.
Yeah, I'm starting to get that feeling already. The door to the landlocked lubber opens with a creak, breaking the silence like a thunderclap in a tomb. The proprietor greets you. Welcome, traveller. Before I can treat you with our hospitality, I must ask you a very important question. Have you seen, heard, or God forbid, smelled a kraken? What's a kraken? Or explain that you've never seen a kraken. 1. What's a kraken? The landlord stares at you in disbelief. He proceeds to rant and rave for nearly an hour about the dangers, claws, and feeding patterns and secrets of the kraken. After which, you learn that his name is Carlo, and in the years past he sailed the seas as a captain. He now owns this inn and stays as far away from the sea as possible. After giving you some time to enjoy the warmth and some stale bread, Carlo approaches you. I've heard rumours of boats going missing from the small village port of Norwich. No survivors, no witnesses. Norwich port is run by bandits, thieves and smugglers. There's no way to know what's really happening there. Perhaps you could have a look around and find out more. I would go, of course, but I have this place to look after. Carlo gestures to the empty, damp-ridden flea hole that he calls home. This guard's token is now yours, so that will actually unlock something else for us on the next playthrough. On to the next card, but most of these are going to be DLC. Twisted Canyon again. Good opportunity to get a new weapon. Well, we've done this one before. We know we want to climb down and retrieve the weapon. There's 1 failure and 3 success cards. That one should be safe. And it was. So, we get an equipment card. Or at least we should do. Yeah, 1 weapon card. Specifically a weapon card. Desperate Measures, nice. Does a lot more damage than our current weapon, and it has Holy.
You.
Onwards again.
Priests, gods, and eternal damnations. I have no truck with any of it.
Well, it's a card we haven't encountered before.
Let us stake a token on their foolishness.
You meet a wandering priest who greets you in a friendly manner. For a small share of your provisions, I will bless you in the name of the old gods. Give him half our food. He might actually give us a blessing, or I don't think they can get rid of the curse. He might do, but I don't mind giving him half my food. I think 9 food will be enough, and we'll probably pick up more as we go. We would like a huge success if possible. We'll keep our eye on it.
A choice. Select your desire.
Didn't see where it went. I'm going to guess this one. No, didn't quite get it. We did get a success, though. He says few words in the language of the old religion and gently touches your forehead. It is done. Draw 1 blessing card and the card's token is now yours. We might have got a second blessing, or we might have removed the curse or something if we'd have got the better one. But at least there isn't a failure state on that one. Guardian Angel.
Blessings will remain always active and are never removed. Unless you die, of course. Then you're back where you began, as always.
After your first chance card pick, you may return the card to draw again after shuffling. Okay, might come in handy. Probably won't. I'll have a token. So we're down to 9 food now, but we are going to need to spend any gold that we get, so that's fine. Mr. Lionel. Well, we don't have a shield yet, do we? So, we'll ask him what he needs. Draw 1 shield card. Just the basic shield, unfortunately. The Maiden again. We can get food from the Maiden.
You might think the world of the cards is grim. Yet, even in the darkness, there is light to be found.
I don't think we need longer life. We definitely want gold. Let's ask for supplies. 2 food gain cards. 10 food. Awesome. And 5 food. Brilliant. So I don't feel bad about giving it to the priest now. And down to the stairs.
Were you hoping this was the end? No. Another floor awaits.
Well, that's fine. We expected that one. We expect probably at least 2 more.
You are close on her trail, and more confident than I had imagined. Perhaps you will play beyond this mark, and we will see your true mettle. This game is still only beginning. New rules, new tools, new abilities. We have far to go as yet.
Now, the stairs is probably this card in the furthest corner. We can't travel diagonally, but we have a couple of different directions we can go in. We've certainly got enough food to sort of zigzag all the way up, so we'll probably try and do that. Call for the priest. Is that a store or is it a challenge card? No, it's a store. Let's go and have a look at this one, because again, I can't remember what they have. We don't have any gold, so I can't really do anything here. But again, it'd be nice to remember what these particular stores do. So we can heal wounds, we can remove curses, and we can buy blessings here. We can't afford to do any of that stuff. We can't even buy food. Do we have any items that we can sell? No. So we are going to go out of the shop. It was worth having a little look. Of course, it did cost us 1 food to move on to that tile, but we're going to carry on going this way and zigzag our way back up. Plenty of food at the moment. Oh, we found the Queen of Dust already.
Noble causes turn to rotten enterprise. You may win this battle and send the Queen to her rightful end. Yet, what have you gained in the process?
Unfortunately, we don't have the option to backtrack because I wasn't expecting her to be in this corner, which means we've literally completed this one, assuming we defeat her. Completed it very, very quickly and haven't managed to clear the rest of these cards. That's actually quite interesting. Anyway, this Desert Queen is more lethal in battle and harder to kill than a regular bandit. Her blades are sharp and she is frequently protected by a powerful crossbow. Crossbow is definitely something we need to try and get rid of quickly.
I will happily wager on the outcome. I do not think you have what it takes.
I'm a little bit disappointed. This one was quite a bit shorter than I expected it to be. It's only taken 10 minutes. And I would have liked to have overturned some of these other cards, because I bet some of them were the DLC cards, but we'll see what happens. Let us continue. So we've just got to defeat her and 2 of Dust. That makes life very, very easy for us. She does have that crossbow, though. That crossbow needs getting rid of. That is our priority in this thing. We don't have our Damocles either at the moment. I don't think we can deflect the shot. She can... she does an attack that cannot be blocked. But she does some attacks that can be blocked. There we go. Oh, no. Got hit by that one. There we go. I think she's run out of her rage thing now. Right, got one of her buddies down. No, I thought I got the other one then, but apparently I hadn't. Right, let's get out of the way because she's doing her unblockable rubbish. This should just about finish her off. Oh no, she's still doing that ragey rubbish again. Just keep away from her until she's lost a bit of initiative there. Oh, she's down. Well, that was a much shorter video than I was expecting it was going to be. How do I drag this out for another 8 minutes? I'm not too sure that I can.
Inevitable, I suppose. So often those who beat plowshare to sword die by the grim instruments of their industry. Still, she fought well and bravely, which is all I expect from my pawns and players.
Still, we have now unlocked the Goblet, so this is now going to make the rest of the encounters and the rest of the levels more difficult. So these are the upgrades it gives us. Stronger counterattacks. Your counterattacks do more damage, so that's something that very much benefits us. Increased stun. Our stunning attacks now render enemies dazed for longer. Again, it's very much on our side. New starting gear. Your starting equipment has been upgraded, so we start off a little bit stronger. However, bandit strength has increased. Bandits have had their strength increased. Skeletons have had their strength increased, and bandits now have throwing weapons. So it's made some of the enemies more difficult, but it's also made some of our abilities a little bit stronger. Overall, it does probably shift the balance more in favour of the dealer, but it's to start bumping up the difficulty as we go along.
You have earned the first of the symbols of my power and passed the first gate. There is no turning back now. Previously I was merciful, but now I cannot be. It is begun. I crafted each of these cards over the course of years. You have taken them from me in mere moments.
Well, we've got some tokens, some new cards to unlock. This is one of the DLC ones, of course. So your meeting with Carlo of the Landlocked Lubber gains you this card, which is Smuggler's Wharf. Okay. For dealing with the helpful priest, you receive a health potion, gain 15 health. Again, that goes into the gains pool. A healer's ring, which is an equipment card. And charity, which is another event card. These will be for defeating the Queen of Dust, or the Bandit Queen. So the Jack of Plague, they are going to be the new enemy type and the new boss. The Plague are basically rats and they can poison you. We have some encounter cards, Sleep in the Forest, Field of Poppies, and Battle at Brooktop. And this will again be for defeating the Queen of Bandits, and this will probably be an equipment card or two, or weapon card. 3 weapon cards, or 3 equipment cards. So, we get Fleeting Cuffs, which are a hand-worn weapons, gloves basically. Armour of Cold, so another piece of armour, and a huge hammer, so we've got another mace. So some interesting stuff there.
Come, play again.
But that is the end of the encounter. That was a lot quicker than I expected it to be. Could have gone worse, a lot worse. But thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Hand of Fate, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, goodbye for now.